Hello.
Hello, I apologize for that.
Who is this?
Hello?
And she was in a breakup with Donald.
The person on the phone?
Hello?
Your Honor, I was trying to get Ms. Mance to appear by video. I believe it's Nana's iPhone.
Something like that. I'm not too savvy with this stuff, you know?
And Your Honor, I will need to continue to speak with her break. I just wanted to make sure that we got that working with the video.
No volume?
Hold on, Ms. Mance.
Yep. Oh,
There I go. Took me a minute to figure that out.
All right. You're all set. They'll be with us in a minute.
too bright.
Are you ready to proceed on Mance?
Your Honor, no, I need to speak with her in a breakout. I just wanted to make sure her video was working.
Okay,
The
sounds
video's
good.
working.
Yep.
I can see myself.
Okay. Great. Please put some impression. Lord, okay, I see Paula Ott.
That's key.
That's Keithley's client. Mr. Keithley, did you need to speak to her privately?
No, Your Honor, we're all set.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Paula Ott, file number is 22-00307. Council appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Paula Ott, who is present via Zoom.
You said it was a date that was scheduled for a pretrial. How do we want to proceed on this?
I'll take it. Your Honor, the city has reviewed this ticket and realizes that police officers made an error in labeling this a criminal misdemeanor. It's actually a civil infraction. Due to this clerical error, the city moves to dismiss the ticket at this time.
Not objected, Your Honor.
Okay, this case is dismissed. You're all set, Ms. Ott. Okay, I couldn't hear you, but I think you said thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, Michael Campbell. Does he have an attorney? I'm sorry?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. I've already spoken to you privately, Ms. O'Donnell.
Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to speak to Mr. Campbell and we've reached a resolution.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Michael Allen Campbell. File number 22-00273. Council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the City of Lansing.
And Mr. Campbell, you do not have counsel, that's correct?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You do not have an attorney, do you?
No, ma'am.
Okay, today's the date that was set for a pre-trial on a disturbing the peace. Ms. O'Boyle met with you privately. Was there an offer extended on this?
There was, Your Honor. At this time, the city moves to amend the loud noise disturbing the peace to the civil infraction disturbing the peace.
Okay, and Mr. Campbell, you wish to accept responsibility to that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, your fine is $50. When can you make payment?
We can do it right now. Can you do it over the phone?
You can do it online if you go to the court website, which is www.lansingmi.gov/court. And then you would
Okay.
just use this case number, the 22-0273. Give me a couple minutes. I gotta get the file over to the criminal division so they can put the amount in that you owe, okay?
Okay.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, so I was gonna have you repeat if I just called them, can I do it over the phone?
They won't take a payment over their phone, but they will,
Okay.
again, you can come in person or you can pay online at the court website.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Zawaki,
Afternoon, Your Honor.
good afternoon, how are you?
Good. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. Mr. Campbell, you're free to go now.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you.
No problem. Are you ready, Mr. Zawaki, on Mr. Martin's matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Ora Martin. File number is 17-047910D. Council appearance.
Ronald Zawaki on behalf of Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin is also available via Zoom.
Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Sorry, thank you. Today's the date that was scheduled for a free trial. I have a driving while license. License is suspended in an OWI 17 over. How are we proceeding on this?
It's going to be a plea, Your Honor.
Okay, can the city place the offer on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. The city has extended an offer of impaired driving in this matter based upon an assessment provided in the length of time since this incident occurred and the clean driving history subsequent.
Okay, and the driving while license is going to be suspended?
My apologies, Your Honor. Is there also a
Are we only here
DWS?
for one matter?
I believe it's only for the high BAC.
I have high BAC and driving while license suspended.
Moment. I
That's
see
what I
that.
show on the notice.
My apologies, Your Honor. I do see that Mr. Martin's license is in fact still suspended at this time. The city is willing to amend that to allowing a suspended person to operate. I don't know if Mr. Zawicki needs to speak with his client about that amendment.
Mr. Zawaki?
No, I assume, Mr. Martin, that would be acceptable.
Mr. Martin, you have to unmute.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Okay,
That
you
would
want
be
to accept the
acceptable.
offer?
Yes,
Okay. Okay, Mr. Martin, can you raise your right hand?
yes, ma'am.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Martin, you have the right to proceed to a trial in this matter, and you have the right to have a jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you. You have the right to cross-examine or question any witness that the prosecution, which is the city attorney's office, intends to call. You also have the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence at trial that you believe would further any defense you believe you have to the charge. If you would like to accept the offer and plead guilty to impaired driving and allowing unlicensed driver, you would have to waive all of those rights. Do you understand that?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
And do you wish to waive those rights today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, has anybody promised you anything to get you to waive those rights and plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Is anybody threatening you at all to get you to waive your rights and plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty, sir, because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you currently on probation or on parole?
No, no, Your Honor.
You understand that a guilty plea can result in a conviction that you might need to report to any current or future employer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, as to the amended charge of impaired driving, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
And then as to the amended charge of allowing an unlicensed driver, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Mr. Zawacki, can you inquire of him for factual basis?
Yes, Mr. Martin, if you recall, June 17th of 2016, you recall that date?
Yes, sir.
And you were in the city of Lansing, county of Ingham, state of Michigan, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you were operating a motor vehicle on a highway or a place open to the public, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and my understanding on that day that there was an accident, an individual hit into the back of your car, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And it's my understanding that you called the police as a result of that accident?
Yes, yes, sir.
And then when the police had contact with you, they realized that you had been consuming alcohol, is that correct?
Yes.
And what kind of beverage were you drinking on that day?
Mixed.
Okay, mixed drink, you're talking alcohol and something else, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you believe on that day that your ability to drive was visibly impaired by the consumption of alcohol?
Yes.
Okay, and as a result of the police contact, it's my understanding that you took a blood test, is that correct?
Yes.
And it's my understanding the results are a 0.197, is that accurate?
Yes.
And there's no reason to doubt that those are the correct results, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and you're pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty of this offense?
Yes.
I don't have any additional questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Does the city have any questions?
No, the city is satisfied with the facts on the record, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is also satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. Trying to plead to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. This matter is set for sentencing on April 25th, 2022 at 8:30 in the morning. Does that work for you, Mrs. Zawacki?
Was that the 25th or 26th, Your Honor?
25th.
25th, that's fine, that works, Your Honor.
Okay. Prior to sentencing, Mr. Martin, you have to meet with probation so they can provide the court with the sentence report and recommendation. Is there any reason why you cannot report to them in person within the next 48 hours?
I don't have, I have another state license, but I don't work here, so I've got to get a Michigan license and I gotta get plates on my truck. But would I have to come down to Lansing for that?
Yes, we're in City Hall and the probation department is on the 5th floor. The court is on the 6th floor.
I'd have to get a ride.
Okay,
But I'll
well,
do
you need
it.
to meet with them, yeah, you're required to meet with them within 48 hours in person, okay, sir?
Okay, yep, I'll get that. Tomorrow, is tomorrow okay?
Tomorrow is okay, or the next day if tomorrow doesn't work out, and they will provide the court with the pre-sentence report before your sentencing. So we'll
Okay.
have a referral sent to them. You've clearly already undergone a substance abuse assessment that should be provided to probation. Mr. Zawacki can have that forwarded to them, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, do you have any questions at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Your Honor, I think I neglected, there was an additional charge of allowing an unlicensed person to drive, and I never inquired. But
Oh,
I
I'm
could,
sorry.
yep, I could use the factual basis. My understanding, Mr. Martin, it's on that day and occasion, same location, that your license was suspended on that day. Is that correct?
On that day, yes.
Okay. And I would use that as the factual basis for the new charge, Your Honor.
Thank you. Any additional questions for Mr. Boyle?
None, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. The court is also satisfied with the factual basis on that matter. And I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. And we'll reserve sentencing on that until April 25th, okay?
Very good.
Okay, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
Have a good day.
Same to you. Ravinda Singh. See, I'm attorney.
He met with the supply line.
Done.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Ravinda Singh, file number 22-003090 OM. Council appearance.
Amanda O'Boy on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Thank you. And Mr. Singh, you're proceeding without counsel today. That's correct.
Can't get out of it.
You're muted.
Oh, I'm good. Yes, yes, my love.
Thank you. Ms. O'Boyle, is this similar to the other one?
It is, Your Honor, due to a clerical error of the ticket citing it as a criminal misdemeanor, even though it is in fact a civil infraction. The city moves to dismiss the ticket at this time.
Okay, this case should be dismissed. You're all set, Mr. Singh.
Thank you, my love. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Ms. Donnelly, are you ready?
I am, Your Honor.
I need to, I think, bring her other, there it goes. Ms. Mance, can you hear me? Ms. Mance, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Alita Mans, file number 22-004290 OT, council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boy on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant, Lita Mans, who's appearing separately by Zoom.
Thank you. Today was the date set for pretrial and a failure to stop an ID after property damage accident. How are we proceeding on this matter?
Your Honor, I don't know if there is an offer from the city. If there is, I would happy to take it on the record and then set this out for 2 weeks to consider it.
Is there an offer on this?
There is an offer, Your Honor. The offer is to amend the charge to failure to report an accident.
Okay, we can reset this for a couple of weeks so that you can discuss it with your client and she'll have an opportunity to consider the offer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You have to do it April 4th at 9 a.m. April 4th at 9 a.m. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Not for defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Mans. You're all set for today. We'll see you on April 4th.
Thank you so much. You guys be safe.
Thank you. Mr. Hens?
Yeah.
Here on behalf. Ms. Mans, you're free to hang up.
Okay, thank you. I'm figuring it out.
Okay, Mr. Hens, you're here on behalf of Michigan State University.
That is correct, Your Honor. I'm the attorney for MSU FCU.
Okay, can you just speak with Ms. Gonzalez privately?
Certainly, Your Honor.
Okay, this is scheduled for an objection. I'll give you an opportunity to discuss and see if you can resolve it while I do a couple of arraignments, and then if not, we'll proceed with the objection hearing if necessary, okay?
That's fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
No problem. Anybody here on behalf of the Board of Trustees of? Mr. Mr. Groin, which matter are you here on?
I am here on the LVNV funding Amanda Waite matter.
Okay, I don't see Amanda Waite with us.
My guess is she's not going to probably show up, Your Honor.
That would be my guess as well. Okay, and then I also seen Miss Alana Lynn.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a dismissal of your matter, so you're all set, ma'am.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem. Okay, and then Mr. Green, you can request, well, let me see who this is in the waiting room really quickly. Hi, who's on the phone number ending in 4476? Hello?
Is that for Timothy Heiner?
No, sir, I think your name is identified as Melissa Storbo, but we will change your name now.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's her computer.
Thank you. Someone
Yep.
just joined me on the phone number. It's ending in 4476. Who's that? Okay, well, I don't know who that is. I'll put them back in the waiting room. Mr. Groin, your party has failed to appear, so you can submit a default.
Actually, Your Honor, the reason I figured she wasn't going to appear was she's paid this one in full. But
Okay.
since she filed an answer, we did send a stip to dismiss to her, but that has not been returned. So I don't know if the court would just like us to just file a general dismissal with prejudice in this, or how you would like us to handle.
Yes, you can file a general dismissal and I'll sign it.
Okay, we will do so, and I appreciate it, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Thanks.
Okay. Chiduma, or Takuza Chiduma?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Takuza Chiduma. File number is 20-02080. Ms. Chiduma, today is the date that's set for an arraignment on a probation violation. I have here an alleged violation request and summons says that you allegedly violated the terms of your probation order that was amended on December 7, 2021 by committing violation number 1. You violated the terms of the SoberLink program by failing to test at 7 a.m. on February 27, 2022, that you didn't test until 12:40 p.m., that you also violated the terms of your probation by failing to test or violating the terms of the SoberLink program by having a positive BAC of 0.029 on or at 12:40 p.m. and a 0.24 at 1:01 p.m. on February 27, 2022. Also alleges that you violated the terms of the SoberLink program by failing to test at 1:16 p.m. and 1:46 p.m. on February 27th. Also states that you violated the terms of the SoberLink program by failing to test from 2:23 p.m. on February 27th until 7:54 a.m. on February 28th. So you have the right to have a contested hearing. You have the right, Mr. Duma, are you there?
Yes, I am. Sorry, I
I
had to
can't see.
come outside because it
Okay, I
got
see
really loud
trees.
inside.
I see the trees, but I don't see you.
Okay, I was just listening.
Okay. Okay, so you have the right to be represented by an attorney. You have the right to have a contested hearing. At the hearing, you have the right to have the city and or the probation department provide sufficient evidence to support the allegations that you violated the terms and conditions of your probation. Understand that if you are found to be guilty of these violations, your probationary status can be terminated and the court can impose sanctions, including jail time at their discretion. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Are you requesting court-appointed counsel?
yes,
March 28th, 7:15. In person. Okay, your hearing's gonna be March 28th at 1:15 in person
Okay.
at the court, okay?
okay.
Do you have any questions?
No,
Okay, we'll see you on March 28th. You're all set for now unless Ms. Donnelly or Mr. Keithley want to speak to her. You want to speak to Ms. Donnelly?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, let me put you in a private meeting room with Ms. Donnelly.
thank you.
No problem. Okay, Pathos Minyakanama.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. On the record in the matter, the people of the city of Lansing versus Pathos Minyakanama. File number is 20-00279 OD. Mr. Minyakanama, today's the date set for a arraignment. I have a request and summons for probation violation, which alleges that you violated the terms of your probation by consuming alcohol while on probation on February 9, 2022, as evidenced by a positive result from Adam. So you have the right to have a contested hearing, sir, and you have the right to be represented by counsel. You can not afford counsel, a court-appointed counsel can be appointed to represent you for this hearing. If you are found to be in violation of the terms and conditions of your probation after a hearing, understand that the court can't continue, terminate, or extend the term of your probation, or they can impose jail time. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you requesting court-appointed counsel to represent you for this violation?
Yes.
Okay, we'll set this for March 28th at 1:15. If you hang tight, we'll get you in a private meeting room with a public defender. That can be via Zoom. Do you have any questions today?
No, so it's March 28, 1:15?
That's March 28th, 1:15 via Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Okay. Mr. Heiner, do you have an attorney representing you?
No.
Okay. Ms. Boyle, did you want to meet with him privately?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll put you in a private meeting room. You're in room 5, so I'll just add him to your room.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, who do we have here?
Your Honor,
Yes.
did Mr. Munya-Kanama end up in a breakout room?
No, he did not.
Cool.
Maybe he left. Let's see. I have somebody in my breakout room. Maybe he came back. Hi, who's on the phone number ending in 4476?
Me, Dominique.
Who's me? What's
Dominique.
your name?
Dominique.
Do you have a full name?
Oh, Dominique Woods. Sorry.
Dominique Woods.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Hens, did you and Ms. Gonzalez come to an agreement at all?
Yes, we did, Your Honor. I wanted to make the court aware of what had been discussed.
Just give me 1 second. I'm not on the record. I just wanted to know if we were gonna go on the record. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Woods, is that you with the video?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sounds good.
No, I am on the phone call. My Wi-Fi. I wouldn't allow me to get on Zoom.
Okay, who's on the Galaxy S21?
Joe Woods.
That's Joe Woods. Okay, just so happened to be 2 Woods, a different first name. Got it. Okay, and Mr. Joe Woods, do you have an attorney? Mr. Keithley, is that your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you speak to him privately?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll put you in a private meeting. See Mr. Keithley in a room. So I'll put him in room 2. Okay, Dominique Woods, you need to call with video.
You said what? Your Honor?
You were supposed to call in with the video.
Yeah. My phone is like off, so the Wi-Fi that I'm using, I tried to get on the Zoom and it was like not letting me get on it.
Okay, well, you can come in person. I'm here all day.
But I'm waiting for my friend to get here. He's bringing his phone so I can get on it.
Okay, well, we'll hang tight until we can see you.
Okay, so I can join back in like 10 minutes?
Yes, please. Otherwise, we'll have to issue a warrant. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Let me see if I can bring Mr. Heiner back. I don't know why it's taking so long. What did I do with the single file? Okay, Mr. Smith is here. We need to get her on a device. We're on the record in the matter of Michigan State University Federal versus Alexandria Gonzalez. The file number is 18-01581 GCE. Counsel appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. John Hintz appearing for the plaintiff, MSU FCU.
Thank you. And Ms. Gonzalez, if you can unmute and state your name, please.
Hi, my name is Alexandria Gonzalez.
Thank you. Today was the date that was set for an objection hearing. You're proceeding without counsel, correct, Ms. Gonzalez?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you. Today was objection for garnishment. You've met privately with the attorney for the plaintiff, Mr. Hintz. Mr. Hintz, you come to an agreement on this?
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Gonzalez, and Miss Gonzalez can certainly explain for herself, but to summarize, she was under the impression that the payments were beyond the statute of limitations in that matter. And I explained to her the difference, what the statute of limitations meant, and how there had been a money judgment had been entered in June of 2018, and that there had been subsequent collection proceedings on that. So I think there was just a misunderstanding about the term statute of limitations, Your Honor. And so with that, I think Ms. Gonzalez and I have talked about that she might be filing a motion for installment payments soon after she talks with her employer. So I think the objection probably could be talked about as being withdrawn.
Okay, Ms. Gonzalez, is that accurate understanding of what you all discussed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so it sounds like you misunderstood what the statute of limitations entailed, but then are you seeking to now withdraw your objection?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll note here that the objection is withdrawn, and my understanding is that you'll now be submitting, or you plan to submit a motion for installment payment. That's accurate as well?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have any questions for the court today?
No, I don't.
Okay, well then you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Gonzalez.
Thank you.
Okay, are we ready on Mr. Heiner?
We are, Your Honor.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Timothy Lee Heiner, file number 22-L2648201. Have your appearance, counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boy on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Thank you. And Mr. Timothy Heiner, you're representing yourself in this matter, that's correct? Mr. Heiner?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes. And you're representing yourself today, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, today was the date that was set for a pre-trial. Was there an offer extended on this?
There was, Your Honor. I did speak to Mr. Heiner in a breakout room and was able to confirm through his Secretary of State report that he did in fact obtain a valid driver's license. At this time, the city moves to dismiss the criminal charge.
Okay, this case is dismissed. Mr. Heiner, you're all set.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Have a good one. Okay, let's see. Mr. Woods, are we ready on Mr. Joseph Woods matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. The record in the matter. Well, Mr. Woods, are you still there? I think you might have stepped away. Okay. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Joe Woods III, file number 21-03474. Council appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boy on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Joe Wood, present via Zoom.
Thank you. Today's the date set for a pre-trial. How are we proceeding on this matter?
Thank you, Your Honor. An offer was extended to Mr. Woods to admit responsibility to an amended charge of careless driving. In exchange, the original count 1 of reckless driving and count 2 of drag racing would be dismissed. My understanding is Mr. Woods intends to admit responsibility at this time.
Okay, and Mr. Woods, that's correct. You wanted to accept responsibility to amend the charge of careless driving today?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear
Yes.
you now, yes.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Thank you. Okay, the fine is $210. When can you make payment?
Can you repeat that, Your Honor? I'm having trouble kind of hearing.
No problem. The fine is $210. When can you make payment?
Is there any way I can do like a payment plan, or it has to be paid in full, Your Honor?
You can do a payment plan. When are you gonna make the first payment and how much are you gonna make?
I can make one today. I can put 25 towards it.
You gonna make how much?
A payment for 25.
And then when are you gonna make the next payment?
I can make one every week.
$25 each week?
Yes, till it's paid off.
You know how to pay online?
Not sure, but I'm sure I could figure it out if I get the website.
Yep, you just go to the court's website, which is www.lansingmi.gov/court. And then you would put your file number in there. If you received a blue sheet on how to appear today, it's on the bottom of that sheet, the court website. But your case number is 21-03474. And you'll enter that information, it'll bring up what you owe, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Or you can always come up and pay in person.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, sir.
Okay.
Your Honor, one other matter for the record in this matter. Your Honor, there is a driver's license suspension clearance fee due in this matter. Would the court be lifting/waiving that clearance fee as part of this?
Yes, well, yeah, because it looks like that was dismissed anyway, so I will make sure that's waived.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem.
So are my license still suspended? Just.
No, I'm
trying to
gonna
get-
make sure that the suspension is waived
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
from the court. I don't know what's going on at the Secretary of State, but here in the court, I'll have it lift from the clerk's office.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Okay, you're free to go, Mr. Wood.
All right, thank you.
You're in a breakout room. I didn't see Richardson yet, did I? No. Tatiana Smith, no. Dominique Woods is gonna come back, but supposedly. And then Dylan Richardson. Yes, attorney, I'm gonna issue a bench warrant on Dylan Richardson. Is anybody representing Tatiana Smith?
Your Honor, I represent Ms. Smith. I was actually just on the phone with her.
Okay, is she gonna log in?
She indicated she was in the waiting room.
Not this one.
Well, Your Honor, that was going to end up being a request for an adjournment anyway. Ms. Smith is still working on getting her license. She apparently went to the Secretary of State and took her exam, but did not pass. She has another exam scheduled for this week. So I would be requesting, I would guess, I guess a 3-week adjournment of this matter.
Whenever he's back. So we can do April 11th. April 11th at 9.
Very good, Your Honor. I will inform Ms. Smith.
Thank you. I think that's all I have for pre-trials. I think. Did I miss anything, Ms. Donnelly?
No, I'm just wondering if we're still gonna be waiting for Mr. Woods to return.
He said he would come back, so I'm gonna give him a couple more minutes, especially since I still am waiting on this last little matter. I think, Ms. O'Boyle, we're all set on your matters.
All right, thank you very much, Your Honor. Yeah, the other matter doesn't involve the city, so thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I did that. Yeah, just waiting on these 2 matters.
get her back.
Mr. Woods?
Yeah. Yes, Your
Okay,
Honor.
give me just 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Woods, I'm glad you made it back with your video.
Yeah.
The record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Dominique Woods. File number 20-02-9550OM. Mr. Woods, today's the date set for arraignment on a probation violation. I have a request and summons for probation violation dated February 25th, 2022. It alleges that you failed or allegedly failed the terms and conditions of your probation by failing to meet the obligations, the payment obligations, and failing to make payments on your fines and costs in December of 2021, January 2022, and February 2022. It also alleges that you failed the requirements of random testing by failing to report for testing on January 5th, 2022, January 17th, 2022, February 2nd, 2022, and February 15th, 2022. It also alleges that you failed to provide proof of outpatient completion and that you failed to provide proof of the victim impact panel completion. And so you have the right to have a contested hearing, sir. You have the right to be represented by counsel at that hearing. You have the right to have the probation department establish sufficient evidence to determine whether or not you did in fact violate the terms and conditions of your probation as alleged. If you're found to be in violation of probation, sir, your probation can be terminated, it can be extended, or you can be sentenced to a term of jail time at the court's discretion. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you requesting court-appointed counsel to represent you for this violation?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. March 28th at 11. I'm gonna set your hearing for March 28th at 11 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
You'll log in the same way you did today. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in a private meeting room with a public defender, okay?
Yes.
After that, you're free to go, adding you to room 3 with Miss Donnelly.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
You too.